Most people would not be able to survive the things that you went through. And the way that you got out of this shit, baby, I don't know what it was with you, but you did that. That's what we do. It's chosen ones. We don't give up on nothing. We continue to keep on popping our shit, baby. They're about to see you pop your shit. They about to see you with that table prepared before you in the presence of your enemies. See, they already mad because you still look good. It's something about how you look and the way that your light keeps shining. They can't stand that shit. They can't take it. You got people around you that really, really are enjoying everything that you went through. Most of these people were warned about you. They were warned not to talk shit about you. They were warned not to go up in these groups, baby. They were warned about it all, but they wouldn't listen. All right, let's do the song real quick, y'all. I am the diva, you heard about me. About to give you a reading, come listen to me. I'm a diva, I'm a diva. That's my intro. If you like it, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video, let everybody know that your girl is here, and what? I ain't going nowhere. Let's get it popping, okay? Hit me up for a personal, because y'all know y'all want to get one with the chosen one, baby. Let's get into it. Let's get into this message, though. All right, listen. The root cause is from your parents, and I'm getting a motherly energy, because this is the person who knew you were called from the jump. They knew that it was something about you and your gifts that was different from everybody else, that you are anointed from the jump. You came out the womb anointed. You came out using your gifts. When you cried, it sounded like you were singing. When you cried, you were speaking words of affirmations over your life. You were already anointed, and this parent already knew it. Your mother is a free-forming gossiper. It's like she don't even know. She just be running her mouth. This is like somebody word vomiting every time they talk to somebody. They're always speaking, and you'll know this because they say it to you. If you speak to your mother and you still talking to her, she be telling you about everybody else. And the same way she talk about them is the same way she talk about you to them. Trust and believe that. This group activity was, I was picking up on like a group of cousins or something. Or, you know, it's like a group. This could be your sibling, but it's like your cousins too. Like it's a group of cousins that are all in a group together. This is a group of people, a group of women, a group of practicing witches who portray themselves to be Christians, but they witches. And they have no shame about it. They have no shame. They'll go and participate in church activities and still be behind the scenes practicing witchcraft. These witches, they come together to gossip about you. You're the main topic. You were cool with this group of people before, but it was like one person spoiled the bunch. It started with your mother, like I said, her talking and running her mouth. It may have been one or two things that happened in your life, and your mother began to speak words of curses over your life, not even knowing it, just saying, oh yeah, they crazy. Girl, you know, I don't know what to say about the chosen ones because, girl, they going through it. You know, speaking curses, not even knowing it, but they speaking it to this group of people, or speaking it to your sibling or your cousin, not knowing they sitting here throwing curse words over your life. So, you know what, of course, what they did, they started to gossip together. So it went from one mouth to the next. It went from one person to the other. And then that's when they formed this group together, because they all had something to say about the chosen one going through what they were going through, not thinking to reach out to you and check on you, but would rather run their mouth in this group because it felt good, because it sounded good. If the chosen ones were going through it, it was good for them. As long as they going through it, they felt good about themselves. It made the group feel empowered. Do you hear me? It made this group of witches feel empowered. And see, even though they were performing witchcraft, they weren't doing it on you at first. It just was word curses. It was things that they were saying. But after a while, they began to inflict what they were doing up on you. Somebody in the group was like, let's just do this shit. Since it seemed like we're rising up every time this person falls, maybe we need to inflict this up on them. These were people coming in groups telling themselves that they were rising because you were falling. They were rising because you were going through it. See, you used to be, in your younger years, you were the one. You know, everybody was like, wow, the chosen ones, they're chosen. Oh my gosh. But then there grew Envy. See, first there was jealousy amongst either your mother or your sibling or your cousins. It started out as jealousy. They became very jealous of your life because people were so infatuated by your gifts, infatuated by your anointing, that it caused them to be jealous because nobody was speaking up about them. Nobody was bragging upon them. Nobody talked about them as much as they talked about the chosen ones. So therefore, if we inflict this person, if we decide to harm their love life, if we decide to curse their finances, if we decide to cause them to be homeless, if we decide to cause them to lose people in this physical realm, maybe people will begin to look down on them. Now that you done survived their madness and you've risen to the top over all things that happened, baby, they don't know what to do. These folks are pissed. Yes, they don't know what the hell to do next, because if they inflict you, they starting to see that you are rising every time. Because see, that's what they thought. They thought because you were inflicted, they were rising. But now that they see it's the opposite, that every time they inflicted you, you became stronger. You came harder when it comes to using your gifts. You came harder at running that successful business. You went harder at completing that song. You went harder at work. You just started to do everything more. It's like it gave you more drive. And now that they see that this is going on, like I said, these people are mad as fuck. They don't know what to do. They don't know what's next, because now they know that since you're rising, they know something has to give. Something has to happen on their end. And of course, we know they ain't about to rise. Of course, they're not going to rise. Yeah, they rose above before. See, these are the type of people that rose. They got up to the top. They got to the top of their game of whatever it is that they were doing. They got up there. People were bragging on them. But just as those people seen them publicly rise up, they're going to have to publicly see them fall. And see, I'm telling y'all, they were warned. These people were warned about you. See, warning comes before destruction. And then there's the fall. Okay? See, they have begun to destruct. But see, they've hidden this from you. They ain't letting nobody know that they destructing, that things are going on in their life. When I tell you, everything that they wanted to happen in your life is beginning to happen in their life. It's already happening. It's already in the midst. These folks have lost finances. These folks are losing their homes. They're losing things that other people that they thought was going to happen to you. Everything that they inflicted upon you is happening to them. They caused you to lose people. Yeah. Now that's happening for them. That fall is going to be great. Do you hear me? But your rise is going to be even greater. Bitch, I'm telling you, you about to rise. I'm telling you, you already rising. But just imagine how much more that the Most High is doing. How much more that your ancestors and spiritual team is already been working some things up behind the scenes. That's that cup that overflows, okay? That overflowing cup is flowing in your life. See, the Most High, the way it is, the cup is flowing, okay? It's like he's pouring little at a time, right? And now he's about to dump it all. It's all going to come pressed down, shaken together, overflowing for you. Because you really were patient with these hoes. You were patient at the things that you were going through. You might not even known that this group of cousins, this group of people were doing this. You may have not even known, but these folks kept on pushing you. They kept pushing God. They kept pushing your ancestors, and they weren't playing about you, baby. These folks don't understand that these hoes done messed their whole fucking life up. Messing with you. They done messed it all up. It's over with and done for these folks. They don't know that God has something for you, that you're chosen. You were not just picked out for no reason. You were picked out for a reason, baby. It was a reason and a season, and your season is here. This is your season, but not only is it your season, this is your life from now on. This is your life. Things are about to change and shift because you were patient. Things are changing and shifting because your enemies didn't stop. They couldn't mind their own damn business. They couldn't mind the business that paid them. They were paying attention to you, so now they really got to pay. Type in the comments, pay up, bitch. pay. Don't type the cussing word. Pay up. Pay up. These hoes gotta pay up. They took advantage of you. They told people, when people were trying to come to you, and because remember, I told you a lot of you have people that have been trying to bless you and coming towards you, but some of these people have blocked those blessings from you by telling these folks lies about you. Those things that they blocked, baby, they gonna wish they hadn't. They gonna wish they hadn't have blocked it, because it's gonna be way more better this time. It's gonna be way more better in this season of your life. It's gonna be greater. Yeah. Those lies they told people, because I'm telling y'all, some of y'all, you had suitors that wanted to date you, that wanted to go out with you, that wanted to pursue you. But these folks were speaking in those groups. These folks that were speaking in those groups were speaking lies up on your name. So it stopped them people from coming towards you. You may have wondered why you hadn't had any suitors, why finances were blocked, why things weren't going in your favor. It was because of these folks. They had a lot of pull. These people know people in high places. Do you hear me? They know people in high places. But they didn't know that you know people in higher places, in different realms. They didn't know that. They should have known because they knew you were chosen. But see, they didn't know how big your group or team is. They didn't know. But now they're about to see you sitting at the table that's been prepared for you for a long time. Now it's beginning to show up. That table is immaculate. That table is for the royalty only. And these fools cannot sit with you. These fools cannot eat any of your food. They can't eat any of your success. They can't have anything that belongs to you. Everything that was taken from you, everything that they did to hinder your blessings, they're about to pay for everything that they did to you, and they're going to have to watch you have everything that you were supposed to receive and then some. I'm telling you, get ready for your blessing, baby, and get ready to watch your enemies sad, mad, in a chokehold. Get ready to watch it, baby. I am about to end this reading. I love you, this message, reading, whatever you want to call it. I pulled out my cards, but I didn't even need them because this was Spirit wanted. But this was for you, baby. And if it was for you, let me know that it resonates. Hit the like button and hype this bitch up, okay? Hype it up for you, girl. I love y'all so much. Peace and blessings. Mwah.